Welcome all of you in online teaching learning process. We have started paper number 7 in organic chemistry, and in this we have started unit number 3 P block elements, and in this lecture we will see details about the compounds containing group number 13, 14 and 15. So in the case of group number 13 there is a boron family, and in which we will study boron compounds, and it is called as diboron. So first is a diboron. Diboron having the formula B2H6, and it is occurs in a colorless state and in gaseous state. Colorless gas. B2H6 is electron deficient compound, so it need electron to complete its valency. So B2H6 is electron deficient compound. Overall it is a colorless gas. So in the case of structure, that is B2H6, the structure appears like this, and it forms 2 center 3 electron bonding. So in objective they will ask that is here 3 center, 1 boron, this 1 hydrogen and third 1 boron. So 3 center 2 electron. So in objective they will ask such type of question, 3 center 2 electron arrangement. Boron in ground state appear as 1s2, 2s2, 2p1, but in excited state 1 electron is shifted from 2s2 to p orbital, and here 3 unpaired electrons and 1 2p z orbital is a vacant one. So this is a electron deficient one. So it forms sp3 hybridization. Boron in B2H6 is available in sp3 hybridization. In objective they will ask which type of hybridization present in B2H6 for boron sp3 hybridization. So here we are getting 3 center 2 electron structure, and the structure looks like this. And how we will prepare diboron? By reacting BCl3 with lithium aluminum hydride, that is a reducing agent, and which carries reduction of BCl3. We are getting B2H6 with the side products as AlCl3 and lithium chloride, and we are getting this. So in the structure of diboron, so here the structure as like a banana like structure. In this structure there is a bond angle of terminal. There are 2 terminal hydrogens and 4 terminal hydrogens and 2 bridging hydrogens. Bond angle 120 degree, here 97 degree. Bond length 119 picometer. So overall it is a structure of diboron as like banana like, and 3 center 2 electron arrangement occurs. This is the preparation. And then second one, that is already we have studied, that is a diboron having the structure like this. Then next compound is a borage, and borage is prepared by reacting BCl3 with ammonium chloride. Heated at 140 degrees Celsius, we are getting B3N3H3Cl3 trichloroboron, which reacted with sodium borohydride, we are getting borage. Borage having the formula P3N3H6. Then in the case of structure of borage, so this is the structure of borage as like benzene, that is BH NH BH NH BH NH, that is the aromatic one as like benzene. So various chemical reactions and electron diffraction study shows that boragens is isoelectronic with benzene. In multiple choice question they will ask such type of question. Hence its structure is the same as that of benzene. Like benzene, borage has a planar hexagonal structure containing 6-membered ring, in which boron and nitrogen atoms are arranged alternatively. Because of the similarity between the structures of borage and benzene, that borage is called inorganic benzene. So they looks like same one as like benzene. Borage is a polar inorganic compound with the chemical formula B3H6N3. So in this cyclic compound 3 BH units and 3 NH units alternatively present. For this region, borage is sometimes referred to as inorganic benzene. Like benzene, borage is a colorless liquid. Chemical formula B3H6N3. So this is the structure of borage, and when it reacted with HCl, we are getting this compound. That is, here chlorines are attached to boron atoms at 3 positions, but benzene does not react with HCl. There is no reaction. So electrophilic addition reaction takes place in borage, but does not take place in benzene. What is the hybridization of boron and nitrogen in borage? Such type of question will be asked in multiple choice question. So here both are sp2 hybridized. So this is the answer. So we remember that. What is the hybridization of boron and nitrogen in borage? Structure of borage: in borage, both boron and nitrogen are sp2 hybridized. Each nitrogen atom has one lone pair of electrons, while each boron atom has an empty p orbital. So boron nitrogen bond in borage is a dative bond which arises from the sidewise overlap between the filled p orbital of nitrogen atom and empty p orbital of boron atom. One pi type of bond will be formed. So all the boron nitrogens are sp2. This is main point in the borage. Then next we will study that is group number 14, that is a carbon family. And what are the allotropes of carbon? Then mainly it is appears in crystalline form and amorphous form. So in crystalline, which have highly ordered 3D structure, and it is appears in graphite, diamond and fullerene form. And in amorphous form, it is a carbon black, charcoal and coke. So main types are crystalline, amorphous, and mainly in crystalline it appears in graphite, diamond and fullerene form. So what are the allotropes of carbon? The various physical forms in which an element can exist are called allotropes of the element. So the carbon element exists in 3 solid forms called allotropes, and these 3 allotropes are diamond, graphite and Buckminster fullerene. And these are the structures: diamond well arranged structure, graphite layered structure, then fullerenes C16 and carbon nanotubes. So these are the allotropes of carbon. So in the case of diamond, in the diamond structure, each carbon atom forms 4 covalent bonds with 4 other carbon atoms to form a 3D tetrahedral structure as like this. Then in the case of physical properties of diamond has a very high melting point near about 4000 degrees Celsius. It is a very hard. This is again due to the need to break very strong covalent bonds. So it very important application, does not conduct electricity. In multiple choice question they will ask such type of question. Is insoluble in water and organic solvent. This is the structure of diamond. Then what are the properties of diamond? Diamond, all the electrons in the outer shell of each carbon atom are involved in forming covalent bonds. Each carbon is bonded to 4 other carbons. This affects the properties of diamond. Diamond is very hard one, the hardest natural substance. Diamond has a very high melting and boiling point. A lot of energy needed to break the covalent bond in the diamond. Diamond cannot conduct electricity. There are no free electrons or ions to carry a charge. This is the structure of diamond. Then next one is a graphite. This is the layered structure of graphite which is held together by van der Waals forces. But graphite conduct electricity. This is main point. The one electron not used in bonding is free, mobile, delocalized and can carry a current. Then second property is a lubricant one. The weak van der Waals forces between the layers allow them to slide over one another, making graphite an excellent lubricant. Then third property, which is insoluble in water and having low density. Then in the structure of next one is a graphene. Graphene is a two-dimensional allotropic form of carbon which are combined in the hexagonal crystal lattice. The atoms form a layer with a thickness of 1 atom. So this is the structure of graphene. Two-dimensional allotropic form of carbon is called graphene. And last one is a fullerene. So it is also an allotrope of carbon. The most famous fullerene is a carbon 60, discovered by Krotov and Smalley at Rice University, USA, and popularly known as Buckminster fullerene in the honor of American architect Buckminster Fuller. The shape of carbon 60 resembles the dome structure based on hexagons and pentagons designed by Fuller. So there are hexagons and pentagons present in the fullerene. So this is the Buckminster fullerene structure. So this is about the allotropic forms of carbon. So here we have completed group number 13 and 14, and next lecture we will see last point, that is group number 15, nitrogen family and phosphorus family. So thank you all of you for listening this.